Hello, Collective. Welcome to my channel. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. I hope that you're all well blessed. Highly favored. Make sure you do your breathing techniques. Breathe in the good, release the bad. On the second one, breathe in the good, release any stress and the worries. And on the third one, breathe in and ask for clear and precise messages. I'll let you do that now as I speak. Make sure you have a pen and a paper. There will be messages, download, signs, and synchronicity, mysteries, puzzle pieces, cases solved. I ask that you come with a positive mindset, that your yin and your yang, your dark and your light are balanced. Do not come to my channel with any hidden agendas, plot schemes, hexes, because anything you do to me or anybody on this channel will return back to you times forever. If you do not have any good intentions or anything good to say, I ask that you do not show yourself here, okay? A lot of you, I've been finding some of you been thinking that you're very funny, very tricky, playing games, mind games. Don't come here playing mind games with me because you will not win, okay? Um, I'm very kind, but don't play mind games with me. Don't come here to manipulate me, to try to play games with me, because I will make you look like the jackass that you are worldwide. Okay, so be very careful on how you tread water lightly over here. Okay, now anything you need from me is in my email, my description box, my email, my Cash App, my PayPal. The only way to contact me is through my email, okay? Um, so for those of you that have liked, shared, and subscribed, thank you so much. For those of you that have not, I will leave that up to you, okay? But the option is there. It does help my channel if anything resonates with you, okay? Make sure that your chakras are aligned, balanced. Make sure that you are grounded. Make sure that you are putting the whole armor of God on. Make sure that you are preparing for spiritual warfare in this matrix, on this planet, because that is exactly what is going on right now. Okay? I am an earth angel. I am here to help to create heaven on earth, to bring justice to the living and the dead, to you and your ancestors, to the government, the schooling systems. I am one of the spiritual warriors fighting in the spiritual warfare between the dark and the light. Okay? This is why I say, do not play mind games with me. Some people talk and tell you to look in their eyes or to speak of things. Don't play mind games with me because you will not win. Okay? If you're not serious and you're really not trying to change and you're not doing anything positive, and you're just trying to be nosy, you're just trying to plot and scheme, you're just trying to be negative, this is not a place for you. Remove yourself immediately from my energy, from this page, from anything. This is for the people that want to change, to find balance in their dark and their light, their yin and their yang, their good and their bad. Okay? To let go of old childhood wounding, breaking generational and bloodline curses. So if that is not you, this is not a place for you. Okay? Father God, Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, ascending masters, elders, oracles of love and light, I ask that you come in and you give me the truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. I ask that you protect me from the north, south, east, and west, near, far, in between, every realm, dimension. Father God, please and thank you. I call in all the gods, the angels, and the ancestors, ascending masters, elders, and oracles of love and light that are balanced in their dark and their light, that they understand God's plan and the mission that is being done here, the work that I need to do. Please and thank you. If you wouldn't mind joining me, thank you for protecting me. I ask that you block and bind the devil, any of his army, these heathens, these demons, these karmic masculines, feminines, dark mediums, readers, psychics, high priestess, practitioners, shaman, oracle, Reiki healers, fake religious people, bad politicians, okay? People that are copycats, they are not the real deal, okay? People that are acting like they are one of God's 144,000 and they are not. Anybody worldwide, okay, that is negative, we block and bind them. Somebody here could be a Taurus, okay? Somebody here could be a Taurus. So we're going to read a little bit about this book that I got, Martin Luther King, The Peaceful Warrior. I opened up to a page. Somebody could be 62 or 63, or you could be in your 60s, or you could be a Taurus in the month of May, or your birthday could be on the 5th. I just saw angel number 555. Look that up. Now 6 is on the phone. You could be a Gemini or your birthday's on the 6th. Okay? So let's get started. That's why you should always have a pen and a paper. Okay? That's why I find it funny when people need your help or when they come, but they're not writing any information down. They're not doing anything. That's how you know people, some people I read so well. And they only make themselves look goofy, for real. Okay? So anyways, let's get into this. So it says Mrs. Parks' arrest troubled Mr. Nixon deeply. He felt that it was an outrage against the Negro community. So somebody here is going to get arrested or has gotten arrested already. You're going to be someone that is like Mr. Nixon. You're going to get arrested or you will. He felt that it was an outrage against the Negro community. So whoever you are, you will or you did, or you may know someone, if it's not you or them, that will get arrested pertaining to something that has to do with your ethnicity, your race, because you are African American. They use the word Negro, I use the word African, okay? American or African, period. So it says, early the next morning, Mr. Nixon called Dr. King, Martin Luther King, right? And suggested that the Negroes stop riding the buses as a protest against Mrs. Parks' arrest. So we all know this story, right? So she was arrested for riding the bus when they only want, I think she was sitting in the Caucasian people's part, or they weren't at certain times not allowed to ride the bus because of prejudice, because of the color of her skin. So some of you, you're going to be arrested or something bad is going to happen to you because of the skin color that you have. Okay? So Dr. King agreed that the time to boycott the buses had come. So some of you are going to be protesting. They call it boycott. That's what you call it as well. I call it protesting. Some of you, you're going to be protesting for something that's either happened to you, happened to someone you know, or this group affiliated organization that you may stand up for things being done to you or your race of people or any people that you stand up for. And you're going to be protesting because of something that is very bad that shouldn't happen to you or someone else. Somebody's birthday could be in September the 9th, okay? And the 9th, which is September. You're a Virgo or a Libra I'm speaking to, or your birthday's on the 9th. The group also planned to print and distribute 7,000 leaflets, flyers, right? But they called them leaflets back then, notifying the Negro community of this bus boycott. So some of you, there's going to be something that's going to occur for some of you worldwide. It's literally going to have you enraged, right? But something with each one of you is going to tell you, which is your ancestors, are going to tell you how to do things in the right way. There is a protocol for the universe and the earth. You all will end up making flyers, leaflets, which is the same term, to notify whatever community, but I'm seeing here the African community, but it could be any communities worldwide. This is just what we're reading today, okay? And you all will do a protest, a riot, a boycott. You will notify the community because you want support on what was done wrong in your city, state, or country. You could be, your birthday could be in October, which is 10. You could be a Libra, a Scorpio. Your birthday could be on the 10th of any month, okay? The white community, the Caucasian community, they put white. I put The Caucasian. I don't know if I bought this book or this was my oldest son's book, but either one or either here or there, it belongs to one of us. But I think it was my son's. The white community, the son learned of the boycott. So when you all get ready to do what you're going to do, yes, many people worldwide will know what you're about to do because word gets around quick in this world, right? Especially if you're throwing flyers everywhere or you're advertising on the internet, on the computer, word of mouth, telephone calls, okay? So the Caucasian and many other communities will hear about what you all are going to do. A Negro maid was given one of the leaflets and being unable to read, asked her employer to read it to her. So there could be some people that may get some flyers or leaflets worldwide. They may not know how to read. There are many people, humanity, that do not know how to read and write still to this day. Okay? So some of these people may ask someone else to read for them, which is fine. But I really, really want each of you worldwide to start learning how to read and write. You have 24 hours in a day to teach yourselves this. Every last one of you on this planet should be educated and reading and writing, okay? 12 is on the phone, which represents December. You could be a Capricorn, you could be a Sagittarius. Your birthday could be on the 12th of any month that I'm speaking to, okay? The white woman, the Caucasian woman, they said white, I say Caucasian. The Caucasian woman could hardly believe what she was reading. How dare they, she says. So these Caucasian people are going to be highly upset, insulted, ridiculed. But yet God is saying to me, how dare you? Because whoever you are the one that committed the crime. So how dare you, whoever you are worldwide, open your mouth and speak out in anger when you were the one that caused it. Okay? Somebody is 13. Somebody's birthday is on the 13th of any month. Outraged, she called the newspaper. So you're going to have some people that are going to be outraged about what's going to occur. They're going to try to call the newspaper. You got people that think they got power, money, they could do whatever they want. This is what these people are going to be trying to do or they're doing right now. By Saturday morning, well, what's the coincidence? It says by Saturday morning, today is Saturday. Today is Saturday, and I'm reading this to you. And what's the coincidence? God's got me speaking on this to you today. By Saturday morning, they planned a boycott was on page 1. So it was in the newspaper already about what it's going to be in the newspaper about whatever is going on worldwide here. That's really going to take place right now in the present, but it was also taking place in the past, like I'm reading about. Dr. King and his associates were delighted. A white newspaper was giving them far better distribution than they had planned. So even though the Caucasian people were trying to complain and fuss and all that with their newspaper, they were actually giving the African people more publicity. So some people right now in the future, whatever you're going through and whatever you're going to advertise or whatever is being spoken or whatever has occurred to you that was against the universal and earthly law, your enemies are actually helping you in your situation. And this could be any situation worldwide. We're just reading about this as an example. So anything that could be happening to you is going to benefit your life because your enemies are actually giving you the upper hand. Everything that they think they're doing that's going to hurt you is actually benefiting you, God says. Somebody's birthday is on the 15th of any month. So, or somebody could be 15 that something happens to, okay? So The leaflet was reprinted word for word. Don't ride the bus to work, to town, to school, or any place Monday, December 5th. So something could have happened December 5th, or your birthday could be on December 5th, or somebody you know. So they were telling these people, you can't ride the bus to work. Don't ride the bus to town. Don't be riding the bus to school or any place. How are you going to tell people what they can and cannot do? But this is what you humans did in the past, and this is what you humans do in the present. Who gave you the authority or the right? Did the Creator? Did the Divine? Did Heka? Did Ra? I don't think so. I know that for 100%. That power was not given to any man or woman on this planet. Some have it because some are balanced. But those of you that are not, it's evident that you're not balanced, because if you were, past or present, you wouldn't be telling people they can't ride the bus to their home, to their school, to work, or period. Or they couldn't sit in the same part of the bus with other Caucasian people. They're showing me a vivid movie that I had watched previously, and a lot of times God's got me watching movies because it has to do with my calling and what I need to be doing here. Okay, he said as a scholar, thank you, Father. But this lady that I'm seeing, that they're showing me vividly in my mind, in my third eye, she had to walk. Bro, walk far. I remember a time that I had to walk like that because the enemy was trying to mess with me. The enemy was ridiculing me. And it was raining and I was soaking wet. Just like that lady felt in that movie, and just like some of your ancestors felt long ago, and just like I felt when they left me and I had to walk and walk and walk, and not only walk but in the rain. Some of you should be disgusted with yourself, past or present. And some of you need to realize karma, it does not miss you or I. It doesn't matter if it happened 10 lifetimes ago. If you're standing here right now, it will catch up to you. If you did it 10 years ago, it will catch up to you. Some of you are 18, your birthday's on the 18th, or you live on 18th Street, 18th Place, or 19th Street, 19th Place, or your birthday's on the 19th. It says, come to a mass meeting. So some of you could, it says, if you work, take a cab or share a ride or walk. Come to a mass meeting Monday at 7 at the Holt Street Baptist Church for the instruction. So some of you could be holding meetings about something that could be going on, or you will, like they did in the past. Some of you are definitely, your religion is Baptist. For some of you. So there could be something going on with the Baptist religion, the Baptist community. You could be attached to this Baptist church. You don't have to be, but some of you are definitely going to be, or some of you're definitely going to be invited to go there, not necessarily meaning that you are Baptist, okay? So be ready, because this is what's going to occur. Just like the past, it could be different. It could be any situation. Open your third eye. Today I'm speaking on this as an example. It could be Latinos and the police station, okay? The police. So this is what I'm saying. You have to open your mindset. When Monday morning finally came, Martin Luther King and his wife were up by 5:30 to see how effective the boycott would be. And I'm going to stop right there. And in the beginning of this book, if you see, it says the peaceful warrior, Martin Luther King. Well, it's funny because I'm a warrior for God, and so was he, right? So some of you You're going to be very involved because you want to know, is something going to change? Is this world going to do something different? Are people going to start balancing their dark and their light? Who's doing what, who's not doing what, because many of you worldwide, you're very intrigued, you're interested. It could have a lot to do with you. You could have lived out some experiences. Somebody you know could have lived out experiences. You're wanting to know, you're wanting to make a difference like the other ascending masters before us, or the warriors that went before us, that could have went through very ugly experiences like many of us have gone through. And this is what many of you will be doing worldwide. Because you're wanting to express yourself. You're wanting a change in the world. You're wanting things to be different. You're wanting balance in the dark and the light. You're wanting to have a better experience here on this planet. And I know I could strongly say I'm one of those individuals. And I could be the first to say, if a person was to come to me and say that there was an ugly, vile thing being done to them, for example, like in the story with Mrs. Parks and the bus situation, I would be one of the first people at that church. I would be one of the first people at that meeting. Because no human being, whether in the past or right now in the present, should have to go through that. Many of you need to realize as well, even though you have presidents, mayors, senators, and things like this, they are only supposed to keep the world together, balanced. They're not supposed to be in control of you and I. Everybody's supposed to have control of themselves. This is why it is called balance in your dark and your light, your yin and your yang, your good and your bad. So, and for many of you, they're saying, the problem is that many of you are out of control. And you are not balancing your dark and your light, your yin and your yang, and your good and your bad. And then this is when the officials, those that are higher up than you and I, have to take control at times. Because you cannot control yourselves and act like balanced, normal, human beings, or whatever type of being you are. Because there's a lot of beings on your planet right now. And the majority of them are not even human anymore. Just so you know. So it's like, for example, I'm looking at my son when I used to be on the bus, and he was all over the bus. And he was a little boy, He was very hyper. He didn't have control of himself because he was hyper. He was everywhere. Children are like that, right? But they have to be, taught or disciplined. Taught. Let's say taught because, discipline is not always the answer, but sometimes we all need that. But we have to teach them. It's not, except, you can't run on the bus when the bus is moving. Number one, you're going to fall and hurt yourself. You could get an accident, can happen to you or, anybody on the bus. When we're in public, you need to sit down, be, respectful. When we get off the bus, then you could run and we'll, whatever. So these are the things that they're showing me and they're speaking of today. But some of you will obviously get into something very bad is going to happen for some of us. And this is going to be on the news. This is going to be worldwide. There will be many, 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 many people surrounding you everywhere you go because of the ugly, vile things that have been done unto you or to me or to anybody worldwide. So we need to prepare ourselves because this is what's coming. But remember, out of that whole story, what I said, balance, control. Do things in the right way. Don't ever lower your standards for the enemy, your competitor. You do it, and you do it better than they did it. Do it in the right way. Do it together. Stand up for what's right. Stand up for yourself by all means. Send out the flyers like the story said. Write your pain, your suffering, what you have endured. Give it to the newspaper, to the news. Do it however you got to do it, but do it correctly. Without hurting others, because that's what they did to you and to me and to many others in the past, the present. But my question to each of you today is, how are you going to do what you have to do? But how are you going to do it? What's the best ways that you're going to do? Because each of you are different and you're unique. That's the way Martin Luther King and these groups back then, how they did it. Today we have a lot of different, today technology and what we know and how we do things. And there's so many ways. There are so many ways. I'm thinking of a million right now. Already, just going through my head. Boom, 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 boom. Somebody is 27. Somebody's birthday's on the 27th. I told you. That's my oldest son's birthday. He's right there. That book right there either belongs to him or my other son, Mickey, or I got that book from the thrift store. Because my mother took it out of her book. She said it wasn't hers, but one of us, I think that it belongs to one of them too. So that's the message for today. That's a big message. A very big message. So be prepared and do things in the right way. I'm getting the chills all over. So that means there's someone here hugging me. I love you. Thank you for being here. One of my biggest callings on this planet is to bring an ending to racism. And I will do that. I will do that. And racism is not just, it's a big, big part of color, yes. But racism today in 2024 is so many things. You're not good enough. You don't look the way everybody else looks. You don't do what everybody else does. You don't like what I like. We don't like you, so we don't want you. Prejudice could go on and on and on. I don't like the way your car looks. I don't like the way you talk. I don't like this. I don't like that. It goes on and on and on. Somebody's 29 years old. Your birthday's on the 29th or you're 29. My birthday's on the 29th. So I know I'm going to be one of those people, and my story and what has occurred and happened to me as an earth angel, as a spiritual warrior for God, will be worldwide. And many of you will be there. Many of you will be encamping me. I'm just one of them. 29 and 27, I just saw on the telephone. On my iPad. That's my birthday. Again, double confirmation for my oldest son. Right? This is going to be worldwide. My cheeks are red and hot because the enemy is upset. Well, I didn't tell him to come around. I didn't tell you to listen, and I didn't tell you to come around. Straight up. That's for regular humans or any energy vampires, shapeshifters, whatever you call yourself. Okay? You can handle it. Don't listen. Straight up. Don't engage, because this is for those that are balanced in their dark and their light. This is for those that are ready to get the story, to get the wisdom and the knowledge that they need. And I'm feeling there's a lot of Caucasian people. I don't know why, because the sun's coming out when I said that. They upset. Somebody's 30 years old. Somebody's birthday's on the 30th. Somebody's birthday is on the 30th. I just saw 3030. Look up angel number 3030. Pick 4 lottery 3030. Somebody's 30 or your birthday's on the 30th. When you're in your room, the neighbors' lights go off. They're watching your every move, and your ancestors are watching them. And it's funny because I came over here. I know my son opened the window, but the curtains were open. And I got mad right away because I'm like, why? I don't like when those curtains are open. I don't even care for those individuals next door because I know they're no good. When I feel people's energy, I already know what they're about. But see, here's the confirmation. When you're in your room or your house, the neighbors are watching your every move, but your ancestors are watching them. So while these neighbors are studying your business, watching your every move in your business, your ancestors are on top of them. Okay? So there could be something that could come out worldwide pertaining to you, whoever you are, or me, and your neighbors. And this will be worldwide and televised. Yes, it will. Someone is fronting. They are around you. They are an opposite gang member. So somebody around you or me is fronting. They're acting. They're not who you think they are. They're not who we think they are. God says whoever this gang member is that's fronting, acting like, they care for you or they're with you, they are in the opposite gang. So somebody around you could be somebody, your neighbor. They could be like trying to, could have befriended you, act like they're cool with you, but they're in the opposite gang you are. Somebody that could be a friend of yours, an associate, past or present, could be acting like, they're cool with you, but they're in the opposite gang that you are. So there could be some type of gang situation that happens worldwide. That like I said earlier as an example, like, the community and the police. So there could be issues going on worldwide pertaining to gangs, pertaining to neighbors breaking universal and earthly laws. Somebody here is a Catholic or something worldwide that's going to happen worldwide is going to be pertaining to the Catholic Church. I told you. Something's going to happen worldwide pertaining to the Catholic Church, the Catholic diocese. They are hiding behind their lies. They're going to be exposed for demonic activity. The Catholic Church, one of these big things that's going to occur is going to be pertaining to the Catholic Church, the Catholic diocese. So I have given you 3 things already. And I just saw angel number 3333. Somebody could be 33. Look up angel number 3333. Pick 4 lottery 3333. So I gave you 3 things already. You and your neighbors are going down, first of all. Whoever I'm speaking to worldwide. Whatever they're into, it's not good. They're going down. Some type of gang issue is going on here. Some type of retaliation. Somebody acting like they're with you, but they're really against you, and they're around you. Could be your neighbor, could be someone you hang with, could be somebody trying to act like they cool with you, but they're not. And then a big thing about the Catholic Church or the Catholic diocese. Now, you could be this gang banger, you could be this neighbor, you could be someone in the Catholic Church, the Catholic diocese, or you could just be Catholic. Tupac is coming out. So something about Tupac is going to come out worldwide. Tupac could be in my energy. And it got a little bit brighter here. Something about Tupac. My cheeks are red and hot because the enemy, these demons, they're upset right now. I wouldn't give a damn. Something about what happened to Tupac is going to come out worldwide. Somebody's name is Sharky. Now, this could be like a nickname. This is what they call you, Sharky. Okay? You could know somebody named Sharky. Somebody could have a tattoo of a shark on their body. You have or you had a tattoo of a shark on your body. Some of you, your nickname worldwide is Sharky. Well, the Sharky that I know is a 2-6. That is a gang member in Chicago, Illinois, in K-Town. Okay? So something about Sharky And then this gang member over here, opposite gang, making it look like they're cool with you, but they're not. So something about this guy Sharky, something's gonna go down with him, or something's gonna be found out about him, or something could already happen with him. And this individual, Tupac, and this Sharky could definitely be in my energy, along with this neighbor, along with any gang members, along with anybody in the Catholic Church or diocese. The devil is here. I told you. This is who a lot of these people serve, is the devil. And I rebuke and bind you. The devil is disappointed in your actions. All your ugly ways are coming to an end. I have sent him to take you. So for some of you, God has told the devil, his son, that he's going to need to come to take some of you out. So the devil will be either coming for a neighbor, coming for a gang member, coming for anybody, anything that happened with Tupac. Could be him, could be anybody, I don't know. The Catholic Church, or if you're Catholic, especially this guy named Sharky, or if you have a shark tattoo on your body, or did something to someone with a shark tattoo on their body. So God has ordained his son, the devil, to come to collect some of you and take you out. Some of you are going to be removed for what you have done. Cardinal bird. Some of you live in Illinois. It's what I'm getting right away when I look at this card. And when I looked at this card before, I never saw it, but I'm seeing it right now. It's like a big, in my third eye, Illinois, big time. So the cardinal birds, you could like the Cardinals baseball team. You could live in Illinois, anywhere in Illinois. You could be seeing a lot of cardinal birds. Those are your ancestors. They could wake you up in the morning. The cardinals are your ancestors. They're giving you confirmation. They're watching over you. This is the second time that they're telling you they're watching over you. They said they're watching your neighbors, and now they're saying they're watching over you for the second time. You could be 38. Somebody could be 38 years old that I'm speaking to. Somebody with a tattoo of a shark, or you got it removed, you're 38 years old. They talking to you. Speak your truth. It shall set you free. You see? What's the coincidence that God made me pick up that Martin Luther King book, Warrior book? I'm speaking about all the things we're speaking about today, and all of a sudden it says, speak your truth, it shall set you free. This is coming from God in the universe, the angels and the ancestors. Somebody is 38 years old. I just saw angel number 3838. Look up angel number 3838. Pick 4 lottery 3838. Somebody that's 38, I feel sorry for you, child. It says, Lord, remove all evildoers from my life once and for all. Send my armies, my ancestors, to protect me and those I love. May they all come from everywhere, Father God. Heal the sick, feed the hungry, shelter the homeless. Lord, I ask that my gifts come to the forefront. Help me be the light of my own darkness. My heart hurts every day. I feel the pain overflowing. Lord, I love you and my family. Mute and amen. Some of you, you're praying hard for your enemies to be taken care of. Some of you, I already said, like I said in the story, and I said with different examples, many of us, we are tired of a lot of things around this planet. A lot of things that these people, these bad beings are doing to you and me worldwide. And we're praying every day. And I'm one of them. That my enemies be no more. I don't have to sugarcoat nothing for nobody. I do not want them here. I want them removed. And many of you feel the same way. And it's just, we're tired of this wickedness, this darkness that they have been doing, okay? Somebody could be 40 years old. Show me more, please. So there's a lot of examples here. There's different things, examples coming out. Make sure you take what resonates with your story. But now I know about this guy Sharky from Chicago. He's a 2-6, right? He does tattoos and everything like that too. Now I know about these neighbors. Now I know something about Tupac pertaining to me or anything being said. Something about the Catholic diocese. And I was Catholic growing up, okay? Very connected to Catholic priests in a lot of ways, okay? Um, my experience with them, I'm not going to lie, I didn't have any bad experiences with them myself. That doesn't mean that any of you didn't, because I've heard stories about, things they have done. Now, whatever happened to me at Boys Town, Nebraska, yeah, maybe I'm sure that they were involved in some way, but did they touch me themselves? No. It was the individuals that worked there that were doing this to me and the children at Boys Town, okay? Now, I'm not saying that none of these other people couldn't have got touched, because I don't know what was going on in every house in Boys Town or in the school or wherever, So I'm saying my story. It wasn't by a Catholic individual. I mean, maybe they were Catholic, but I'm saying not a priest or somebody from the Catholic diocese. No, it was these people that were working there that did what they did to me, okay? So there is a masculine or a woman here. This is blue, okay? There is somebody here that's definitely going to be overflowing. Your well is overflowing with abundance. Wishes you made long ago, new adventures and miracles are coming for you. So for some of you, while all of this is going on for your enemies and others, you're going to be overflowing in abundance. Your wishes are going to be granted. You're going to be going on new adventures. You're going to be receiving miracles. Okay? That's what happens when you do the right things. When you do the work in your life and you don't, I was about to say fuck around. And that's what I'm going to say. When you don't fuck around, good things start happening in your life. Somebody here I'm speaking to has a Benz. Somebody, they open the door, they let these witches and warlocks in again because I could smell them. Ugh. Whether they know about it or not, I'm just saying, they're in again. So the Benz, the silver, the black, the white, brown, red, or pearl. So somebody has a Benz. It's either silver, black, white, brown, red, or pearl. I'm talking to you. Specifically to you. Somebody could buy you a Benz, I heard. Somebody might buy you a Benz, honey. Somebody's name is Trevor. First, middle name. This is a masculine, obviously, right? Something about somebody named Trevor. They could have a Benz, silver, black, white, brown, red, pearl. Something could happen with this individual, Trevor. That could be worldwide. That could make, or something he did or something that happened to him. They're telling me this individual is an African. Okay? Again, I'm going to say they used the word Negro a long time ago. I don't like that word. I never have, right? I'm not going to lie, the word, and for that word, I don't know. Maybe it is the proper term, okay? I just like to say African myself, okay? Whether it's African American, African Nigerian. Sometimes I do when I'm very upset or something, like my street slang, because I come from Chicago, we use the word nigga like that, but not like that word, like the way you spell it. The way I perceive, the way I say it is like Nigka. Nigka, and it's like I'm talking about a thug on the street, a piece of shit that's nothing. And I see no color when I use that word. I'm talking about trash, somebody that's not doing nothing good or right for anybody, not even themselves, okay? So everybody in this world, how they perceive or use a term or how they see things is different because we're all different. Doesn't mean it's right or wrong. I'm not saying that either. It's not. That's why I try to have to control myself and reteach myself. It's a term. It's a term. I'm hearing a helicopter up above. Because they listen. This is how strong that they're being nosy. This is how strong that they're listening. They know that I'm speaking to you all worldwide. You hear how low that helicopter is, that plane? That's not a coincidence. Somebody is 45 years old. Somebody is 25. Somebody's birthday is on the 25th. Look up angel number 25, angel number 45. Look at your parents and see their pain. So many of us right now, the objective right now for you and many of us is to try to look at the pain of our parents. You could be gifted, they could be gifted, because I see lavender and purple here. So that means there's gifts. You got gifts, they got gifts. Remember, they have pain just like you. Not always the same, but it still hurts them just like you. So I'm going to use me and my own mother because that's all I can use, right? So we have not been, the closest for many, many years, okay? Does that mean that I don't love her, I wouldn't protect her? No, that doesn't mean that, right? Does that mean that I'm going to accept somebody harassing me, bothering me, ridiculing me, plotting on me, lying on me, trying to hurt me? No, that doesn't mean that either, because I will not. Does that mean that I don't understand that my mother or my father have their own pain that they have gone through? No, it does not, because I clearly understand that more than anybody. Okay, and I always have since I was a little girl, 4 or 5 years old. I started interpreting very early at an early age because that's how intelligent I am. But God is saying today, this is one of the issues that each of us on this planet has, because if it wasn't, it wouldn't be coming out. We have issues with our parents. Whether it's me and my kids, me and my mother and her mother and father, it's generational bloodline curses that have to be broken. Just like racism has to be broken. That's a curse. Okay? So this is what we need to be working on. In some situations, you may not be able to. And if you cannot and you have did everything that you could do, you don't need to do anymore. Give it to God and leave it there. Let God deal with it. That's my advice, okay? Do you have to be negative when they're around you? Do you have to? No. Do the best you could do. It's called being cordial, right? Respect. More than likely, the problem is that these individuals, whether it's your parent or you as the child, whether you're a child or an adult, a child, right? The problem is a lot of people don't want to work on themselves. They don't want to look at the past. They don't want to remember their childhood wounding, nor do they want to work on it, but they got to. Because if they don't, then they're going to be removed. Their life's not going to get better. The relationship with you and them will never be anything. For me, I mean, it's dead. I'm not going to sit here and lie. Yes, we have conversations. Yes, I'm still polite and cordial because that's how my God, my Father, Heka, the divine, told me and taught me how to be. I didn't get that from my mother and my father. Well, from my father I did. I got those type of things from my father, David. Not really from my mother. And I'm just being honest. So these are the things that God wants you and I to be looking at today, okay? So there's a lot of things that are coming out here that should be opening your mind right now into what I'm speaking of here today. Before you pull that trigger, make sure it's worth everything because it will cost you everything. So somebody here pulled the trigger. Somebody here did something, killed somebody or tried to kill somebody. Whether you did this to someone else, they did this to you, they did this to someone you know, somebody did something here, or they're about to. It could be this Trevor, somebody with a bend, silver, black, white, brown, red, pearl. It could be somebody named Sharky, something that had to do with Tupac, something about a neighbor, something about a gang member, something about the Catholic Church, the diocese. What is this? The devil, okay? So some of you, this could have happened already, or this is going to occur. Like I said, you could be 50, they could be 50. They could have did this to you when you were 50, okay? Somebody could be 50 that's trying to attempt to do this or did this. I'm hearing something about 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson again. Unbelievable. You're a con artist. So some of you that are watching me, or some of you that have been a con artist, this is what's going to be exposed about you worldwide. This is some information that's going to come out worldwide, that you're a con artist. And I heard with many others. You're always cheating to get ahead in life. You need to stop, God in the universe said. So some of you, you're a con artist. You all are con artists. You've been stealing and cheating from people. And this is what's going to come out worldwide, publicized. Someone wants to make sweet love to you. Somebody here could want to make sweet love to somebody. I don't know why that's coming out, because that's crazy, but whatever. I get the universe has a funny way of doing things. Right now, I don't. Some of you, somebody wants to make sweet love to you. Okay, what that has to do with anything, but whatever. I guess, like I said, the universe has a funny way of I guess, bringing some fun into the reading. But when I'm serious, I'm serious. They know this, but the card came out. So somebody could want to make sweet love to some of you worldwide, okay, which is fine. Whoever comes to your mind, they said. See, some of these people will be getting karma. You see how many cards came out here? This is called towers, tribulations, karma, storms are coming. It says a birthmark. Somebody that I'm speaking to, you have a birthmark on your left arm. So somebody here could have a birthmark on their left arm. You could be someone that works with computers. I heard the geek squad. You could work with the computers, or you work on the internet. So somebody that could be in trouble could be someone that could be in the geek squad, somebody that's real good with computers, somebody that works on the internet. Something about whatever you all have done is going to be publicized. Somebody could be hacking into your computer, your internet, and they know about this, and it's going to be publicized. You could just be someone, and I'm talking to you, and you've been feeling this, or you work in the geek squad, or you work on computers. I'm talking to you. Something about Kohl's. You could work at the Kohl's store. Somebody you know could work at the Kohl's store. I heard your enemy could work at the Kohl's store because they know you go there. Unbelievable. Somebody could have went to Kohl's store today on Saturday. They're reminding some of us that we got to pay our Kohl's bill. You see how the universe, I'm telling you. Somebody's name is Robert. So I have a Robert, a Roberto in my energy. Your name could be Robert. Your name could be Roberto. Something about what Roberto did is going to be televised. It's going to be worldwide. My ex-husband's name was Robert. My Roberto, Robert, whatever. Some people call them Robert. Some people call them Roberto. My ex-husband. My uncle's name is Robert. His son's name is Robert. My cousin's name is Robert. So something about a Robert. You could know a Robert in your life, whatever Robert means in your life. I said, the next card, there's a masculine. This shit's going to be televised. You see television here. Somebody's going to be televised worldwide for what they did. It's going to be all over the television. It's going to be everywhere, on the internet, on the television, on the radio, on the TV. You're going to hear people talking about it worldwide, in the restaurants, in the businesses where you work. This is going to be big. Somebody that I'm speaking to, you are a masculine, you work on the television. So you could be a reporter, a news weatherman, woman. You could be somebody that writes for anything, or, you work for the television, period. But I'm seeing a man here. This could be you, a television man that's in my energy, or somebody that you know is a masculine that works for the television. Or they could be the one doing the story worldwide. There could be something going on with a television person that works for the television that's going to be exposed. Or a weatherman. Now, I was getting some downloads about somebody that works for the television, and it was a movie I watched, but this is really actually happening in real life. And it's funny this is blue, because there's a father that's not taking care of his children, not even really paying attention to his own child or children. And that's sad. And some of you, you're guilty of this right now in the present. And if I were you, I would hurry up and change my ways, because what I saw is coming for you is not going to be anything good. Some of you I'm speaking to, you could be from the West. So you could be a television person that works for the television in the West. You could live in the West. You could be from the West Side, wherever you live or you came from. City, state, country. You could be from the West Side. I think, I was going to say Tupac, but I'm not sure. I think he is, though. Somebody here is going to the museum today, or you work at the museum. Something could be stolen from a museum. Somebody's going to try to steal some artifacts from a museum that has very important things. A museum is where you work or someone you know. They said my mother's friend Marva works at the museum. She did. I don't know if she still does, but I know she did work there. Yeah, she did, in Chicago. But what I heard was this person that their body odor smells, like, for real. That heathen witch is back around here. I can't stand people that have weird odors, bro. Their body odor. So somebody's literally going to do a heist in a museum. They're going to take some important artifacts worldwide. So be watching out for that, protecting the museums, making sure that very important museum with important artifacts are very protected at this time. Using and abusing drugs right now, talking about you. So there's people today on Saturday that are using and abusing drugs right now as we speak, all night and all day, using drugs and talking about me and you. Well, shit, talk all you want to. The more you talk, the more karma you're going to get. So we could care less. Understand this, humanity. The more that they open their mouth bad about you and me, gossiping, talking, is the more karma that they're piling up. So you could sit back and smile, because they're going to get exactly what they got coming. That's what God's saying. Somebody's 57, because I just saw 57 on the phone. Look up 5757. So somebody could be 57, 58 that's using and abusing drugs right now and talking about you and me. Well, shit, let them talk. Talk till you're blue in the face. Who cares? We don't. There is a missile upside down, a missile launched. So some of you started a war somewhere in one of these countries in the present. Oh, past or present, but I'm hearing in the present. The missile that you launched, or that you are attempting to launch to start a war, or if you started a war already, you saw the card was upside down, right? It's not going to go in your favor. Whatever country I'm talking to, it's not going to go in your favor. So whatever you have devised and put together, it's not going to go in your favor. Okay? Whatever country I'm speaking to, you started a war, or you're trying to do a missile. You want to launch an attack. It's not going to work in your favor, because this is upside down. That means it's a hell to the no. It's not going to go in your favor, baby. Some of you, that missile and that launch means for each one of us. Our enemies were trying or are trying to attack me and you. And it's the same for your enemies, your karmics, those that have come against me and you. It's a hell to the no too. And no, it's not going to work in their favor. Person that's drinking and getting high, one of them's my aunt, because that's a word that she says, and I don't say that word. So that's when I know they're in my energy. That's my dad's sister. You see how I catch people? Buddhism is upside down. Some of you need to learn about Buddhism just to study it. Somebody could be Buddhism that has been attacking you. Somebody that studies Buddhism could be someone that has been attacking you, or there could be others that are attacking people that are Buddhism or study Buddhism. Excuse me, okay? It's coming upside down. The funny thing is, there was a man that I was speaking to about this, and now that's kind of making me think about about this individual, okay? I'm not saying he is or he isn't, but it's weird that that's coming out right now. It says stop. Stop selling drugs by the school or the school. Somebody's going to go down that's selling drugs by the schools or in the schools. Somebody's about to get hit real big because you're selling pharmaceuticals by the schools. You're not supposed to be selling drugs to the kids in the schools, nor are you supposed to sell drugs by the schools. If you don't know that, then, I mean, you shouldn't be doing it, period, but especially not by no damn schools. Whoever you are, you're going down. There is a person in your energy. Didn't I just say that they came through the door? These energy vampires, these witches and demons, these warlocks. Look, there is a person in your energy. Whether they came through the door, they were here already, whatever. It doesn't matter. They're in here. A person's in your energy. They're going down. It's over for them. What'd I tell you? Anybody I have described here, anything or anyone I have described here, here's your confirmation. The person that has been in your energy is going down. It's over for them. Number one is on the phone. You could be an Aquarius or a Pisces in January. Your birthday could be on the 1st, or theirs could be. Everyone doing magic spells on the internet will receive karma on the chosen ones. These people are doing magic on the internet. Funny thing was, I was going to take my cousin off because I said I kept feeling this bad feeling. Because he said he was going to Texas for something. But God, they kept telling me something like they're doing something. They're using your page and they're watching you and they're all trying to do whatever. Look, and here it is. Everyone's doing magic spells on the internet will receive karma on the chosen ones. Somebody was just in my crown chakra. I could barely feel it anymore because it's not affecting me at all. It's like a little tingle and that's it. Look up angel number 111. I said you're Aquarius or Pisces in January. This is speaking of the truth, new beginnings. There's a masculine here that's going down. There's a masculine here that could be a Sagittarius, Pisces, Aquarius. This individual man could be very stubborn, or whoever's in your energy is a man. So they're giving us confirmation on Saturday that whoever is in my energy or yours is definitely a man. This is somebody that's very stubborn, ignorant, I'm hearing. They're dog determined not to change. Somebody that doesn't want to change. Their attitude or position, they are very stubborn. They think their way is the only way or the right way. They allow ego and pride to get in their way every time. That's why God said they're going down. So whoever that is in my energy or your energy, well, you know what time it is, right? Time for you to go, boo. It's the end of the road, baby. The end of the road. People get tired. Whoever, I know I was praying, so I know my prayers were heard last night, and they've been heard. Because what I've been praying about, it's coming out here on the table. It's coming out here on the table. Look, this looks like a 1 backwards. This is the 3rd or 4th confirmation about January. Aquarius or Pisces, I'm definitely speaking to you. Or your birthday's on the 1st. That's my ruins. Somebody lives in Lagos. Anybody lives in Lagos, Nigeria, you're going down for coming against the 144,000 or God's chosen ones. If you're a practitioner, if you've been scamming people, if you've been killing people, I don't care. They said they're coming for you in Lagos, Nigeria. So be prepared. Somebody is doing water magic, lake magic. Somebody's doing a lot of water magic. They're playing with water and using a lot of dark divination. Chosen ones. There is a hitman. The hitman fell in love with the chosen one. So somebody was sent to take you out. To take me out. Let's just be specific here. Let's not beat around the bush. Somebody was sent to take me out, and instead this man fell in love with me. Okay? Well, should have did things the right way. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, dude. Stole. They stole from you. Yes, the person you suspected is guilty. Don't second guess it. God says, yes, these people stole from you. Why do you keep second guessing what you already know? You know what they did. I know what they did. So let's deal with it. Whoever stole from you, this shit's going to be televised worldwide. It's going to be worldwide. Corner to corner, House to house, city to city, state to state, country to country. Child, a lot of these things I have spoken about, it's going to be big. Somebody is from Arizona, Phoenix. Somebody that stole from you, chosen one, is from Arizona, Phoenix. They're talking about my aunt and my cousin. I know exactly who they're talking about. My father's side of the family. Okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing here. There it is. It's going to be televised. Somebody I'm speaking to could be from Arizona, Phoenix, Miami, Florida. You could be from Miami, Florida. You could be from Arizona, Phoenix, or anybody that did something to you is from these places. Whoever's lives in Miami, Florida, or you're in Miami, Florida, I'm speaking to you. You know what time it is. 5 is coming out again. We already saw 5. This keeps telling me my son was partying all night. I already know. That's nothing new. Okay? 5 is here May. Somebody's birthday's in May. Somebody's birthday's on the 5th. Satan's target is your body. That's why I woke up and I had pain in my body. I've been taking certain pills. And I was thinking again today because I usually take 3 or 4. Okay? But this time I've been taking only 2 because I said I want to see something. Well, when I took 2, it's very heavy. Very heavy. I've been taking those gabapentin all my life. They don't do that to me. If I just told you I take 4 and they don't even do that to me. I put the dose down to 2. It's literally having me comatose. So somebody tampered with those pills. I'm going to tell you that worldwide too because I know now. Whether it was the pharmacist, somebody around me, whatever. Somebody has tampered with them pills. Okay, besides them doing magic, because I've been like in the dream state in other realms and dimensions, and yes, that's one of my gifts. But I'm talking about being drained, them trying to drain me of my energy. Is what I'm speaking of right now. Them trying to keep me tired and stuck and bound. Them attacking my body. And some of you, you're going through this as well. Satan's target is your body. So this is what Satan is targeting for a lot of us right now. If the enemy cannot trick you in your mind, he goes to your body next. I told my son about this a few days ago, but in the past week. Stop believing in those demons around you before they devour you. They're telling you, you keep believing these damn demons around you, they're going to take you out. Job lost everything, children, wealth, land, and health. Some of you, because what you have done worldwide, you're going to lose everything like Job did. You're going to lose children, you're going to lose your wealth, you're going to lose land, and you're going to lose your life, your health. Satan uses people to attack us because he wants you and I to be bent and bent over, sick through others. He's trying, and this is what he's doing. And he's using others to keep us sick. I'm going to share with you some of those ways. Giving you HIV, giving you AIDS, giving you herpes, giving you hepatitis, giving you syphilis. Okay? Or poisoning you on purpose. Like I just got done speaking of. Putting it in your pills, putting it in your drinks, putting it in your food. Doing black magic, doing voodoo, doing witchcraft. Just don't give that any energy and it won't affect you like that. If you give them the energy and you focus on them and that, then they will have the upper hand. Don't give them any of that. Just pray for it to not be around you or to be done unto you. But this is what they're doing right now. This is what the devil and his armies are on. This is what they're doing. He even attacks kids. Your body is your temple. So the devil and his armies are telling you, we don't care if it's a child. They don't. They do not care. If they don't care about you, what the hell makes you think they give a damn about you or your child? And right now I'm talking about babies, children. Babies, somebody 5, somebody 7, somebody 12, somebody 16, somebody 8. They don't care. But this is what they're doing right now. Yep. And you need to know with the devil, with the enemy and his armies, if they can't attack you the way they want to, guess what they do next? They go to your child. They go to your grandchild. They go to your mother, to your father. They go to whoever's close to you. So this is why all of you need to protect and always put the whole armor of God on. If you're balanced and you are innocent and you have nothing to do with nothing, but you're still in this with the rest of us, you have to protect yourself on a daily basis. Because the one thing about my brother, right, devil, and one thing about my father God, this matrix, this warfare is very, 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 you have to be very intelligent and use your wisdom and your knowledge, because the enemy is very sneaky. Very, very sneaky, very manipulating, always plotting, always scheming, always trying to find another way to get over on you, to take you out, to hurt you, to plot on you, revenge. This is what they do all day, every day. They don't got nothing else to do. These are low-vibing, 3D low-vibing beings. They're not balanced like you and I. And 111 is on the phone again for the second time today. So this is the truth being spoken. You're definitely an Aquarius, Pisces, Sagittarius. Somebody's birthday is on the 1st or the 11th. I'm specifically speaking to some of you all here. Give me one more and then let's go. They're trying to close my third eye. I mean, you can't. Why? You know, these people are stupid, man. I mean, they get dumber by the day. Look, for some of you, it says everything. Everything is going back in your favor. You're going to be fine. But it's upside down. So for these people, for some of them that have done what they've done to you, they're not going to get anything back that they lose. When I said it's over for some of these individuals, I meant what I said. It's over for them. That's why everything is upside down and nothing will not go in their favor. Didn't I say whatever countries and whoever is throwing these missiles and launches, that it's not going to go in their favor, whether it's a real war, country against country, or however it's going down, or if it's your enemy coming against you, it's a second confirmation. It's not going to work in their favor. Somebody's birthday is January 12th. Or this could be, you could be an Aquarius or a Pisces, and there is someone that is a Sagittarius or Capricorn in the month of December that's attacking you. Your birthday's in January. You're an Aquarius or a Pisces. There is somebody in December. They are a Sagittarius or Capricorn or both. They're attacking you. Okay? And for some of you, you could be a high-vibing Aquarius, for example. And there could be a low-vibing Aquarius, low-vibing Pisces, low-vibing Capricorn, low-vibing Sagittarius, low-vibing Aries, whatever. They're attacking you. Somebody's birthday is January 13th. I think my grandma's birthday, I don't know if that's it. But her birthday is one of those numbers I just spoke of. So I just saw 1313. So look up angel number 1313. We saw 13 earlier. Your birthday could be on the 13th. Somebody attached you could be 13. Their birthday could be on the 13th. That could be somebody that their birthday's on the 13th. They did whatever they did. They're going to have to pay worldwide, okay? Pig 4 lottery 1313. Angel, always look up the angel numbers before you do anything, because you're not going to win like that. I'm telling you. You do the right thing the way I tell you, yeah, it's going to come in. Trust me. It's going to come in real good, too. Okay? Like, share, subscribe. Only take what resonates. Thank you for all the likes, shares, subscribes. Thank you for any consultation, any work that you have gotten from me, any help that I have given you, okay? And I'll see you later.